Well, we are counting down the days to Fashion Week at the Bellevue Collection, which is considered the Pacific Northwest's premier fashion shows. And not only will models and top brands be showcasing fall trends live on the runway, this is also for a good cause. And Tyrah's down in the Arc Lounge this morning with who this fashion moment will benefit. Hey, Tyrah.
Hey, some great organizations will benefit from the two fashion shows taking place October 4th and October 5th. I'm here with Deb Frockt, Executive Director of WWIN for the Trend Takeover Runway Show, which is on October 4th, and Burt, Executive Director of KidsQuest Children's Museum for the Collective Runway Show on October 5th. And yes, 100% of ticket sales directly benefit these two local nonprofits. Now, I've been to the show, I think 3 years now. I'm going on my third or fourth, I believe, but it's a great time. KidsQuest was the nonprofit benefited last year, and you got to attend. We did. It was amazing. I didn't even know I was in Bellevue. I mean, I really thought we'd been transported to some very she space. It's magical in there. I mean, it is so cool, and I think the fashion that was displayed, everyone in the room is oohing and aahing. It's an amazing event. It is an amazing event, and I felt the same way the very first time I participated in Fashion Week at the Bellevue Collection. You kind of just don't feel like you're in the Puget Sound region anymore. I mean, you just go through this magical black curtain and it's amazing. Right. It's so cool. And I know you're going to attend for the first time.
Very first time, and I'm getting even more excited listening besides the benefit and getting the ticket sales. It's just sounds like such a great opportunity.
Absolutely. So aside from all the fall trends we'll see on the runway, like I mentioned before, all the proceeds go towards your organizations. And Deb, why don't you speak a bit on what WWIN is for those who aren't familiar?
Sure. WWIN is a 30-year-old plus organization. We serve across Washington State, and we help women all across Washington State for their college and career goals. We have a full scholarship and support program, and 99% of the 150 women we serve each year either persist to their next term or complete their degrees. They are hugely successful with our support.
Why is that such a critical resource for women here in our state?
Well, there are 600,000 women over the age of 25 in Washington State who have some college and no degree. And so for what that means for us who serve these non-traditional students is they probably have debt, they're probably stuck in lower wage jobs, and if they can complete their credential, if they can get that degree, then they can really benefit for themselves financially, for their families and our communities. And our financial support helps them with the barrier they have, which is the money to go to school and the support they need around them.
And that education is so important, absolutely. And Potter, why don't you describe what KidsQuest is for those who don't know?
Sure. KidsQuest is a hands-on children's museum for children and their families 0 to 10 or 12, depending on where they are in their educational journey. We like to say the love of learning starts here, and that's at the Children's Museum. We really are an exciting, hands-on, experimental, big lab kind of organization where you can work with other children, work with other families. We have 10 exhibits that really, where art and science collide. The tickets that are sold for the fashion show, 100% come to KidsQuest, and that allows us to offer no barrier entrance to the museum.
Okay, wow.
It's really important to us that no one is ever turned away from the museum.
So expand on that, because I know KidsQuest partnered with Bellevue Collection last year, and I mean, the shows were well attended. You're looking at some of the video now on your screen. What was some of the outcomes of being a beneficiary then?
Well, I have to tell you, the request for free and reduced tickets to the museum is up 45%.
Wow.
It is huge. We have over 40,000 people come to the museum at a reduced cost. And this really helps make that a reality for us. We really want to make sure that everyone has access to KidsQuest.
Absolutely, the access is so important, and I think that's pretty much the message here as well. And so going back to you, Deb, and it being your first time a part of Fashion Week at the Bellevue Collection, anything you're looking forward to most?
Yeah, well, we are so excited to have more people know about what WWIN does and how we are investing in women in our state. And in terms of that 100% of the ticket sales going to WWIN, one of the things that we offer is a resiliency fund to our scholars. So if they have something, an emergency that comes up, if they have a particular opportunity to take advantage of an internship, we can offer them extra funds so they can stay in school or expand their opportunities in their careers. And this money will really help us say yes to those exceptional needs they have.
And I hope everybody is able to attend Fashion Week at the Bellevue Collection. But in case they're not, in the event they're not, what are some ways people can still help out in your organizations, WWIN and KidsQuest?
Well, I can say certainly you can come to our website, and there is a donation page there. I would love to tour anyone who is interested in coming to see the museum and the magic that happens in our doors. We also just, so you know, we have 3 outreach vans that go out into the community, go to schools, housing authorities, YWCA's, the Boys and Girls Club. We really want to take the museum as far and as wide as we can.
Okay. Did you have anything to add?
Well, we have WWIN.org, and you can learn more about what we do. We too have a donation page and more about how you can get involved with us.
Perfect. Thank you so much, ladies, for coming on ARC Seattle and detailing all of that about your organizations. We're looking forward to supporting.
Oh, thank you for the opportunity, and thank you to the Bellevue Collection.
Thank
Steve,
you.
it's going to be a fun weekend and for a great cause. I think that is the best part.
It certainly is, and it certainly is great to see all the fashions. Last year was my first time attending Fashion Week at the Bellevue Collection. A really cool event. And Tyrah, you and I are actually going to be doing some hosting this year. I'm going to join you with that, so
Yes,
I'm really excited.
Will. Looking forward to it, Steve.
Me too. Me too.